Hey guys, welcome to this video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to add and change your profile picture. So in the previous video what we did was we made all these input fields and got fetched the data from our database, and also we uploaded a profile picture. And in this video what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding a function for the background picture as well. Now if I go to my database, as you guys can see, I don't have any background pictures. I do have a profile picture because we did upload that in the previous video, and if you guys haven't watched that video I will put the link of it in the description bar. Now like I told you guys, I don't have any profile pictures in my the background pictures in my database, so let's add that. Now first things first, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be opening my Visual Studio Code, and then I will make an input field for my background picture. So I'll just make an input field right here, and this is the button for the background. So I'll just erase this, and instead of that I will take an input field. So input field, I'll give the type name to file, and then I'll give this a name of background image, so we can link it up with our database column name, so you guys can see here. And yeah, so let's go back to our page, refresh this, and let's see what it looks like. So now there's going to be a problem when I upload a background picture. The button is going to be visible. Now what I have to do is I have to customize this button. I'm gonna make this small, and I will float this to the right side. Now to do that, what I'm gonna be doing is I will work on this input field. So I'm gonna style this, so I'll take a style tag, and then I will give it a display of none. So display, and then I'll give it a display of none. And now what I'm gonna be doing is I'll take a label, and in this label I'll just write down click to upload, just to see if it's working. Now if I click on this, okay, let's see, why is it not working? Because I don't give it an ID. So I'll give this an ID of back img. Now I'll copy this and I'll put it right here. Let's go back, refresh this, let's click on this, and as you guys can see, it's working now. Now to make this look more beautiful and professional, what I can do is I can go to my template and I can pick an icon for it. So I'll just scroll down to icons, and then let's check the font awesome icon, and let's pick an icon for our background picture. Now there's lots of beautiful icons, but I will be choosing one that can apply to our background picture. So yeah, let's choose an icon for that. I think this one looks pretty nice. So it's called FA photo. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be adding that inside the label. So I'll take an I tag here, and then I'll give it a class of FA. That was called FA photo, and then I'll get this from here and paste it right here at the end of the label tag. So now let's refresh this, and now if I click on the image icon, it brings me back to this select form. Now what I can do is I can also erase this as well. So I'll just erase this, and now if I refresh and click on this, yeah, it looks pretty nice. Now I can do the same thing with this button as well. So for this button I'll be choosing another one. So I think this one looks nice. So it's called FA plus circle. You guys can choose whatever icon you want, so I'll be choosing this. It's called FA plus circle. So yeah, let's do that. I'll just copy this whole element, and paste it right here. Now I'll change the name to profile image and then also the ID. So instead of back, I'm going to name this pro image, and I'll do the same thing here. So pro image. Now let's go back, refresh this, and yeah, it looks kind of nice. Did we pick that? No, we didn't pick that. So the one we picked was called FA circle, if I'm not mistaken, plus circle. Yeah. Now let's check that. FA plus circle. Let's go back to our page, refresh this, and yeah, it looks pretty nice. If I click on this, it brings me to this input field. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now what we can do is we can add a profile, a background picture. So to do that, I'm gonna go here, I'll choose a background picture, and then I will also choose a profile picture as well. So let's click on open, update this. Now let's go back to our page, and so our profile picture has been updated, but the background one didn't. So let's see what's wrong with that. Oh, okay, it's because we didn't add an image tag for the background. So I'll just copy this from here and paste it over here, and then I'll change profile to background. So background image. Now let's go back, refresh this, and yeah, as you guys can see, it looks pretty cool. Now one thing I need to do is I need to fix this. So to do that, what we're going to be doing is I'll give this a margin top of, I think 8 would be fine. Yeah, it looks nice. Now what we can do is you can also add a style tag for that. So I'll just go and add a style tag here. I'll give it a margin of left, and then I'll give this a negative value. So I'll just go around 10 rem. Now let's go back, refresh this. Yeah, it looks nice. I think I have to give it a margin top of 9, and yeah, it looks pretty nice. It looks good. So yeah, now let's add another background picture. So I'll just add this one. Now let's go back, click on update, go back to our edit page, and yeah, as you guys can see, it looks pretty cool. I think margin of 8 is fine. We don't need to update it more. What I'm going to be doing instead of that, I'll give it a BR tag. So let's go back, refresh this, and yeah, it looks pretty nice now. So as you guys can see, this is how you can upload a background and profile picture. We didn't code anything on the controller because we did that in the previous video. As you guys can see, we added an if condition to save our image for the profile picture, and then we did the same thing for the background picture as well. So yeah, this is how you can change your background picture. Now one more thing, when I click on update, as you guys can see, the profile all page, we don't have any pictures and stuff here to show. Now what we can do is we can go back to the edit profile page, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this whole card. I'll copy the whole card from here and then paste it on the profile show page. Now I don't need the form tag for this, and yeah, let's go back, refresh this, and there you go. So this is my profile all page, and we don't need these buttons as well, so I'm going to close these and erase these buttons. So let's erase, I think it was the row one if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no, it's not that. So what we can do is we can simply just remove this div. Let's refresh this, Okay, let's go back to our code. So what I can do here is I can give it a margin bottom of 9. Let's refresh this, and yeah, it looks nice, but instead of 9 I'm gonna go with 8 or maybe 7. 8 looks nice, so I don't need to change anything else. Now what we can do is we can erase this button as well, so let's find where it is. It's right here, so I'll just remove this element. Now let's go back and refresh, and yeah, it looks pretty nice. Looks good now. Now one more thing we can do is, I'll just give this as a 9. Now one more thing we can do is we can also customize these as well. So to do that, what I'm going to be doing is I'll just I'll remove this first of all, the biography tag. So I think it's this div. I'll remove this, and instead of about I'll just write down personal information. Yeah, looks cool. So right here I'll just take a tag for, instead of San Francisco, I'll take a tag here, my data variable, and then name, and on the other one I'm gonna display the email. So email. Now let's go back, refresh this, and as you guys can see, so this is my email, and this is my username, and this is my email. Now we don't need these two tags, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be removing these tags. So let's remove these tags from here, and yeah, there we go. Now what we can do is we can also change these icons. So yeah, let's change these as well. Let me see what these icons are called. It's the FE icons. So instead of FE, we're going to be choosing the font awesome ones. So I'll choose the one with the a user logo. So I'll choose this one, FA user, for the username. So FA dash user. Now let's go back, refresh this, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks nice. It doesn't look that bad. And let's do the one for email as well. So for email, I'm going to be choosing an envelope icon, and here it is. It's called FA envelope. Envelope. Now let's go back, refresh this, and it looks nice. It looks really nice. So this is the HR tag, and then we have this div. I have the icons here. So yeah, it looks nice, and this is how you can update your background and profile picture. And as you guys can see, my email is also displaying here. I can also remove this if I want to, and I can just comment this out and show you guys. Now if I refresh my page, so you guys can see, the email tag is gone, but I want this to be here, so I'll just refresh this. And so what we can do now is we can add a button here. so we can go to the profile edit page. Now to do that, what I'm going to be doing is I'll take a button here, or instead of button, what I can do is I can take a label, or no, I'll just take a button. It's okay. So let's take a button and I'll give it a class of btn dash info, and then I'll write down edit profile. Now let's go back, refresh this, and yeah, here's the button. Now if I click on this button, it should take me, or instead of button, I can take a link tag, and then I can give it a link. So now let's give it the route to edit profile. So profile edit, let's go back, refresh this, click on edit profile, and this is the edit profile page. Now if I change my name from cheeseburger to something like xvxb22, and my email to something like user@gmail.com. Now let's click on update. As you guys can see, my email and username has been updated. So yeah, this is how you can update your background and profile picture. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep me motivated. I'll see you guys in the next video, where I'm going to be showing you guys how to change your password. So yeah, see you guys.